finally Champions League kicked off again, and clearly you're probably looking forward to it a lot. We're happy that your team is rested.
Rested a week. It's the biggest win when we're not playing. So
Bit of a break for you, isn't it? It's like,
yeah, can't be disappointed, can you?
no,
No, but
exactly.
Arsenal came through 2-0.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do you know
it's
what it felt?
thumped. It's
It feels
like,
quite early to be playing Champions League football. Do you know what I mean? It's like the season's just started, and already you've got these away fixtures in the Champions League. I don't know.
it was like I
It
was
feels
saying
early.
last week, right? The um international coming 3 games in Premier League, international break already, and it's
Yeah,
Champions League already. And
and there's another international break. I think in October. I
mm,
mean, you can put them in the bin. I don't mind the Champions League, obviously. Um, But yeah, another international break, just another opportunity for players to get injured. It's just overload. But no, yeah, there was some really good games. I thought this week, some high scoring games. I watched Juventus Dortmund. There were some cracking goals in that. A few proper worldies. All scored in the second half as well. 4-4. It
4-4
finished.
in second half. I mean, that's
Yeah, it was
incredible.
0-0 at half time. 8 goals in the second half, and like I say, there was a few like outside the box perlers, like top bins. It was yeah,
but
it was really
yeah,
entertaining.
Arsenal.
How did Vlahovic play?
I
Because
can't
he got
remember.
a couple,
I
right?
can't remember if he was on the score sheet from memory.
He got a couple, from what I understand.
Yeah, I can't remember to be honest. Um, he's
Oh.
dead to me because Arteta wanted him a few years ago and he chose Juventus. But yeah, no, the Arsenal game was good. I mean, I thought we'd win it. I didn't think it would be comfortable, and that's pretty much what the
It was
story was.
just a steady game, right? Like
Yeah, it
no
was
news
quite.
is no news is good news almost, I think.
Yeah, it was quite cagey. I mean, there weren't loads of clear-cut chances. If you watch the highlights on YouTube or whatever, like what they've tried to fill out 3 minutes, and like some of the highlights are like a free kick hitting the wall. Do you know what I mean? It was like devoid of any sort of major excitement, particularly in the
Yeah,
first half. But then it was a case of our squad depth coming through. The front three we started again were three players that didn't play for Arsenal last season. We had Eze, Gyökeres, and Madueke. Madueke
How
was
did it
bright.
look?
What's that?
How did they look?
Madueke was bright again. Yeah, beating his man, dropping his shoulder, quick, direct. What we're coming to expect from him, really, but wasn't having as much joy. I mean, it's a difficult game. It's a difficult ground to go to. It's really really loud, quite a hostile atmosphere. Well, I say hostile actually, but you know, there was some love between Martinelli and I think he gave his shirt at the end to one of the
yeah, a little
home
bit.
support.
Yeah,
Got a picture of him. So I don't know if hostile is the right word, but it's loud and intimidating. And Bilbao were well up for it. Eze, I think, struggled to get into the game a little bit. There was one where he was sort of caught on his heels where Madueke did some really good work, got to the byline, whipped a ball in, but he was just on his heels and didn't react quick enough. But he should have, probably should have got there a bit earlier and scored. But yeah, he came off for Martinelli, and that just sort of injected a bit of pace into it. We the game opened up later on, and it was a flicked ball over the top. And that's probably where Martinelli is at his best, is when he's got acres of space to run into. It reminded me a little bit of that goal he scored at Stamford Bridge a few years ago, where I think Kante fell over and he kind of fumbled his way through past a couple of players, but had the whole length of the half to run and then slotted it away. And he had a bit of luck with the finish. He sort of went under the keeper against Bilbao, and it was about time I think a little bit of luck went his way. And you could tell the players were really buzzing for him. Like Calafiori was pointing to the name on the back, like they're he's come
yeah, but
down, he's
he
come under
needed
a
it.
lot of criticism,
Yeah, he
Martinelli.
needed that goal. He needed
Yeah,
that
he did, and
goal.
and I mean it does wonders for the group really, because you got to think like Martinelli and Trossard started a lot of games for us last season, and we really relied on them. And we've got this new sort of squad depth. We've signed some big names, reinforced up front across the front line, and all of a sudden they're starting games off the bench, and professional footballers want to play football, they want to start. So for Trossard and Martinelli to come on and have a major impact and win us the game, I think that helps Arteta's case, right? I know he's been saying calling him
It's a good
substitutes.
problem to have. It's a good
Yeah, it
problem.
is, but I mean,
And there's two ways to react, right? One is they can just down tools and say, "Oh, screw this." The other is do what they did.
yeah, but that's on the manager to
Yeah,
get
absolutely.
them to conduct themselves in the right way and to keep everyone motivated and a good solid unit and all sort of fighting for their places, but also for the good of the team. So that's a quite a difficult thing, and something Arteta has not had to do yet. I guess in his managerial career, because we've never had a squad as strong as this, and now this is another sort of string to his bow. He's got to try and keep a larger group
Happy, right?
happy,
But you
engaged.
should have enough games. I mean, that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
they'll all play plenty of football, and I mean
Yeah.
he's lent into this calling them finishers, right, and saying they're just as, if not more important than people that start the game. And I do think that's a bit of a mechanism to try and motivate and keep everyone happy. But
If it
I think
works.
there's an element of truth in it, because we saw that Trossard came on, scored, Martinelli came on, they both scored and they both assisted each other, so they won us the game. And to win your first Champions League group game away from home, like I'd have probably been happy with a point. It looked like a 0-0 for probably 70 minutes, but and you'd probably be happy with that. You go, right, it's a point on the board, it's away from home, move on to the next
Yeah.
one. But to come away clean sheet, 2-0, your subs, your
Good.
squad has helped, and it also managed, to take Gyökeres. It meant Gyökeres got a little bit of a rest. I think came off at 68 minutes. He's our only out and out number 9 at the minute. With Havertz injured, so you've got to keep him semi-fresh for City. So all in all, yeah, it was a good evening's work.
And Liverpool grinding out a 3-2.
Sick of Liverpool. I'm so sick
This
of.
is why I wanted to mention it.
I'm sick, like it's getting absurd now.
The
So
Robertson
what I will
goal.
say is,
Even
after the 99 season, and United did this a lot through the season, right? There's just this knack of not giving up and stuff. The only
I'm
thing I
not
would
having
say,
that narrative, because when it's us, I remember a couple of seasons ago we kept pinching
always about Arsenal.
eight on. Well, no, we're the
But if
title.
you let me
They're
finish,
our main competitors. We
if you
see
let
this
me finish,
plated and they get plauded. Like,
no, but if you let me finish, there's two
go
ways
on.
to look at this, right? One is they've got this knack of never giving up and winning games, right? Which means that they should be winning more, but they're being clawed back, but they're not giving up. The flip side is, and where I think you'll go, Piers, is they're scraping victories. Now, the flip side is that no, it shouldn't have been like an extra goal for Liverpool, but they're very lucky that they're getting to this stage. Like, they're winning these in this way. And because it's so early on, I don't think this we don't lose mentality, they could sustain this for the whole season. I mean, if they can, incredible.
I mean, yeah. No,
they're going to get
right.
unstuck. They're going to get unstuck.
I think there's a difference between, and I'm not just saying this because it's what we did on the opening game of the season. I think there's a difference between going away to a tough place, not playing very well, but not conceding a goal, nicking something, corner or like something scrappy, or on the break, and winning 1-0 and shutting up shop, not playing particularly well, but bringing the 3 points home, and conceding 2 or 3 goals a game and somehow managing to
outscore
finish it last kick of the game in the 90th minute, the 92nd minute, the 95th minute. That feels to me like, I know this narrative of like that's what champions do, they never give up, but it's like also,
But they're not.
It's not sustainable.
but
you agree it's not
when you're
sustainable.
leaking goals like that and
we're
relying
not switching
on.
off, right? The thing is, we're not switching off, and we're pushing all the way through to want to get.
Well, you're switching off from going 2-0 up to then being clawed back to 2-0.
You're conceding a lot of goals. The one thing is,
yeah.
You are conceding a lot of goals, and now if you come against a team that's not even defensively sound, but just organized, right, and do not concede, they don't concede a goal. I know Arsenal, and you had that one worldie against them.
Only goal we've conceded this season, by the way.
But if you come across a team like I hate to say it, like a Sam Allardyce type of, who shut up shop and are ugly to play, and they get a goal, it'd be interesting to see how you guys react against ugly teams, right?
There'll be 15 minutes of stoppage time and they'll get a penalty. That's what will happen. Honestly, and do you know
that's
what?
ace.
I was watching it, and Liverpool's like the first goal's a joke. He pings a free kick into a crowd, and it comes off someone and goes in the
Well,
back of the
I
net.
don't even know if he actually pinged it into a crowd. I think it was a shot, and it came off Robertson. Roberts just like, well, all right, I'll take it. Happy days.
Yeah,
Happy bonus.
but do you know what I mean?
Or,
Within 2 minutes, and then but to go 2-0 up at
Yeah,
home
but
in the Champions League.
Salah got his way through to score that. It was a good
The
goal.
second goal was brilliant. Yeah, Salah was really, really good. But I mean, then to concede twice and not manage the game particularly well. And do you know what? I when it went 2-2, I was switching back between the Chelsea. I watched the Chelsea game because I thought that's a better hate watch because they'll get beat, and they did, which was nice. Because obviously, this is the Champions League. This isn't the Club World Cup. This is proper now. And I think only Palmer's probably at the level at
Yeah,
Chelsea
yeah.
that can handle it.
He was decent.
I don't think the coach can. I don't think they'll have a good Champions League campaign at all. But I had BBC Sport up, and it was Liverpool 2, Atletico Madrid 2, and it was like 80 whatever minutes. And I went, oh great, that's sweet. Clawed it back, brilliant. I'm going to bed. Woke up in the morning.
that's the worst.
I opened Safari, and it still said 2-2. I clicked refresh, and that 2 just turned into a 3. And I just thought, yeah, right, yeah, that's about right. Just sick of it.
Hate it when that
Do you know
happens.
when I'd watch City, when we were going up against City and they were really good a couple of years ago, they wouldn't break your heart like that because they'd be 3-0 up at half time. So you're waiting for them to drop points, but they're 3-0 up at half time. So you're never in any doubt that, all right, fine, they're going to win their games. We've just got to win ours. But Liverpool give you that hope where it's 0-0 and there's only 3 minutes left. Like, fucking get in. They're going to drop points and we're going to, make up some ground on them. And then no,
Oh yeah,
muggy penalty.
you've got to think Burnley, Newcastle, Atletico, and like I said,
Bournemouth,
we
Arsenal.
shouldn't be in a position. Also, well, we shouldn't be in a position where we are waiting for the 90 plus minutes to be going there to win the game, right? And exactly what you said, Pierce, 2-0 after 6 minutes should be done.
Should be done. Yeah, especially when you've been gifted.
But you are against a Diego Simeone side, right?
Yeah.
Let's give Simeone some credit. It's his teams are always difficult. His teams never give up. So there is that side. But yeah, I mean, generally a good start for the teams. Are obviously not Chelsea.
Well,
Which
yeah,
I'm with you, Pierce. That I'm glad they've had this reality check. George is, obviously not able to. He's bottled it. Turning up today, Chelsea have a defeat, and he bottles it. But
he left
they're in a real competition now, and no matter what anybody says, this is a real competition. That World Club, whatever it is, WCW Intercontinental Championship or whatever it was, it's not.
No, exactly. This is proper now, and
that's like a global charity shield. That's what
that is a really good way to describe it. That's a perfect way to describe it. It's a global charity shield.
Who do you think will go furthest in the Champions League? English.
I think we're probably set up, and I'm not just saying this. I think we're probably more likely to win the Champions League because of our defence. I think if you can, like that worldy free kick is the only goal that we've conceded. I know, but that's 5 games, 5 highly competitive games that we've played, and we've conceded 1 goal, and it was a fucking worldy free kick. And I think being solid defensively and now having a lot of options up top, fresh legs, different sort of systems, different types of nines. When Havertz is back, and later on in the competition, Saka's back. I feel like if our defence stays as solid as it is, they're all fit, then I think we're probably more well equipped to go further and have a better chance in the Champions League than we are the Premier League potentially. I don't know.
I think the Champions League. There's a lot of luck in it. In that, when you come against other teams, what their squad, what their form is at the time, what their injury. I know it's exactly the league, but in Champions League, it just feels more important. I think Pierce is right. If you look at complete team, Liverpool have got the flashy moments that they can probably have better
Also,
moments.
our front line.
But there's a completeness about Arsenal this season that they've not had. There's a completeness about the team that, okay, if one guy goes off, somebody else can play in. Like even Guacares, if he goes off, now all of a sudden, if somebody's just filling in for him, it's fine because he will come back, right? And once Havertz is back. The other thing is that, and I said this at the beginning, I genuinely think Zubimendi is going to be so important.
Yeah.
Right? He's allowing 5 players to play ahead of him, right? And we're going to see this Arsenal side. If they don't win it, they're going to be really close. That's my
Yeah,
opinion.
I think we'll go far again. I don't know if we'll necessarily win it. I'd fucking love
Second
to win it
again.
because that would shut everyone up, but
Second
I'm
again.
jaded, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, go one step further in the final and lose it to Liverpool. On that note, thanks,
yeah,
guys.
that'd be sickening.
Cheers.